magic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 30 base.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
Greystone, travel.
Switch. Check it back.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Jones from the gun. He'll throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
General West.
The toss out to Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
29 is Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Get some penetration.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Hey, Wahoo!
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Forward, Tokyo!
Watch the slant. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 29 is...
Hey, Zoo!
Hey, watch that.
Wait,
To throw is Wentz. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Hey, Team 6! Team 6!
From the gun, it's Wentz. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Quit talking about it and bring it. 29 is Mike.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. 29 is Mike. Mike 29.
74, 74.
29 is Mike. Mike.
Now Wentz again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Go. 180!
That's trash. That's trash.
Hey, 57, 57.
50 wants the money.
Bravo!
Army. Right here, guys. Fight.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz and complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
Hey, box truck!
51. Watch them run. They're running it. No, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Loose by 7.
Check pass.
Hey, Echo!
Mike 51.
Here.
51. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Into the red zone. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Alpha.
At the 15-yard line.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Black, come on.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
82. Hey, orbit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 yards there, first down.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 51.
Again, it's Wentz. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Dexter Lawrence breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
After the sack on first down, Wentz to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job, way to knock it down.
Sunday. Hey, Charlie. Here.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go, honey.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
An 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. In racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Mike 36. Mike.
Ready.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
29 is Mike 29. Let's go, baby. Return over. Get that ball.
Wentz will try again on second down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. To throw, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, Zoo. Here,
Mike 29.
Let's find 7.
Let's go. We got this. 29 is Mike 29.
Throwing now is Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick there on the coverage. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Red 5-2, come here.
29 is Mike 29.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
At the 43-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Straight 15, straight 15.
29 is the Mike 29.
Wentz now to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
29 is the Mike 29. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 29.
Wentz going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep, Golden Tate. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey, exit.
To throw again on second down. Wentz, quick slant, caught by Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
5-9, 5-9.
29 is the Mike.
Here, shift.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 29.
5.
All day, dog. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz throwing middle, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
It's a party now.
Hey, Ford Tokyo.
29 is the Mike 29.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Now Wentz on third down.
You got
got his target. That's more. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Giants nothing.
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Barkley on 1st down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he finds the tight end, Reed. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Now.
They'll run on first down. Richard, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
36. 36.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. The Giants on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Rosas good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Wow, so they had an incomplete pass. There they go out of bounds on the run. Virtually no time off the clock for the first 2 downs.
And there's no way that's part of what they practiced in OTAs, mini camp, preseason camp, all the way through the season. You go through these scenarios and you work on them, and you have periods in practice that you say, okay, this is what the scenario is. This is what we need to get done. You've got to take time off the clock. That's what you've practiced. That's what you've worked on. They didn't get it done.
To throw is Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
Hey, high 7.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here.
I got him.
This one, 7.
29 is the mic.
Hey, Charlie.
You. 29 is the mic.
Wentz now on first down. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Go.
Wentz now on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
82. Hey, Delta.
I don't even know why this team showed up. 29 is the mic. Mike 29. Let's go. Let's get this ball back.
Kill. Hey, wahoo!
Throwing again on second down. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Now a handoff here to his running back. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on now. Kill. 51's the mic.
Hey, Zoo.
To throw is Wentz. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Sunday. Hey, Steve 6.
Mike 51. Hey, here I come.
Two jet.
Now Wentz looking deep for his tight end Ertz. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Kill.
Hey, 50. Let's
move.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Well, we looked at each other in surprise going for it on 4th down to the 4th quarter with a lead. But, hey, you get it as a coach. You look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talk up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
Watch the curl. Mike's 50. Record. Mike's 50.
Back to throw. Wentz. Sideline throw. That's caught by Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Mike 51.
Five.
Here we go. 51, Mike 51.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad play.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Back to throw. And Tate's got it. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Eagles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.